Hey, all right. Um, so we're doing chapter 3 today. Also though, I went back and watched a couple of the videos. The audio kind of sucks. Sorry guys. And also my mouse click is super loud. So sorry, didn't know that. I mean I knew it was loud, but like it's not very noticeable. Let me get off this page. Hold on. What did I do last time? Oh yeah, it's just this one. Just camera? Yeah. I'm learning. I don't know. Um, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, the click. Like that's pretty loud, so I apologize. But we're still gonna keep on going until I can, I don't know, make adjustments and whatever. Um, so I used the old trusty unsplash, which is what am I trying to say? Why can I never think of the words? Um, free free images. Whatever, they're high res images that you can that you have the rights to use. I guess is the way to say it. I'm not sure. Um, I'm drawing blanks. But anyway, unsplash. So I'm gonna leave this up just in case. But I'm gonna power up Photoshop, and I already went through, and this is the scene I'm gonna recreate. This image here, I'm gonna change a bunch, but this is the kind of the feel that I'm going for, and I'm gonna put, oh boy, this car on that road. So obviously I gotta change the road to be a little off to, whoops, off to the right. So it's gonna kind of swoop in and swoop right. Yeah. And then I've got a bunch of owls. And if I'm feeling crazy, I'm gonna find a picture of it, probably four people if I can figure it out in here. Vernon, Petunia, and Dudley and Harry. So we'll see. Because I think it'll look a little weird without people in it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And since I saved this last time, I'm just going to create and save this as chapter 3. Working. Let me pull up, because I don't have a way to see without a second monitor. So I'm going to pull up chat on my phone, because we've been having a couple people come in every now and then. So, yeah, the chat there is a little bit, yeah. Anywho, so this one. All right. I always work off the desktop. I don't know if anybody else is into that, but I like working off the desktop. And this is my workflow. I don't know where I learned it or if I made it up or whatever. I've been doing it for a long, long time. Chapter 3. I don't remember what I named the other ones, but anyway, Yeah, so I work off the desktop, so I've got like the hot corners or something set up to where like if I go down left kind of quick, it'll open up the desktop. Down right kind of shows me all my windows. So that way I can get to the desktop quicker and get through my files quicker. And then I also add um, final. And then a lot of times, like instead of raw, because these are all my raw images, these are all my downloads or imports from my camera or whatever. Sometimes I'll have an assets folder, but typically I separate all of my assets into raw, which is the images. If I'm editing video or anything like that, I'll have a MX or like music folder. Um, and then I have a SFX, I think is what I don't know, doesn't matter. It's not applicable to this. So we're going to open back up and we're going to raw. And I'm going to open this first. See how big of an image it was. I didn't even see. Hopefully it's a decent size. They're all supposed to be high res. So we'll see. But as long as it's good enough, it'll be good. As long as my computer can open it, will be even better. There we go. 3K. Yeah, that's not too bad. That should work. Because I also want to. Man, that's smaller than I thought. Alright. So I've got. Where are we at? 246, right? Two. I usually do like the thirds. But for me. What is that? Come on, get out of here. For me, it's not like I have to do it perfect. It's just it's a guide. As for the rule of thirds, because honestly, it's really more about the golden rule of third is that'll work. A simplified version of that, anyway. So if you're looking for that, you'll go here and you'll go to ratio, golden spiral instead of the rule of thirds when you are cropping, but we're not doing that right now. So I'm going to, you'll start to see that a lot of this is redundant in every edit if you follow along. But I do want to make this a bit bigger. And I want the horizon line probably on the bottom third because I want the owls. This one's a little hard because there's not like a definitive. I'd say it's somewhere here because that's a hill. Yeah, that's probably too low. Yeah, we'll do that as an ish there. So that'll be good. I want to get rid of this power line too because he's supposed to be out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So we're gonna duplicate. Zoom back out. And this one, I'm gonna duplicate it again. Duplicate it again. There we go. Background. BG. BG. I'll go through and fix those later. But for now, I'm putting everything in this little area because I'm gonna end up changing this stuff quite a bit. I believe. So, but as usual, I want to show you kind of my layout first, like what I'm thinking in my head. So we've got that down, and then I'm going to go back, I'm going to drag my car in. This one's going to be, oh my goodness, that's small. Crap. Why is it so small? Well, we'll see how it goes. Wow. Wow, that's way better than I thought it was going to end up being. Okay, cool. So let me kind of loosely crop this out. Oh, okay. Shoot. All right. Boy, I took too much time on that. And then I'm going to mask it. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to be super rough, and you'll see that at first. And then I've got some owls I'm going to use to chase them down. Hopefully these are bigger, even though I don't need them to be, I guess. Oh my gosh, this boy's huge. Well, okay. So this will be a lot easier. So I only have a few owls, but I only need a few because I can edit the one and make it look like a bunch. So it should be pretty simple to just use 3 or 4 owls to make it look like there's like 40. So that'd be kind of fun. Yep, and this guy's going up here, but smaller, but I'm not going to mess with that now. And I don't usually crop them out like this. I usually just go all in, but for the sake of showing you what's in my mind, I guess. This is maybe I'll do this to like set it up for the next time. Like I'll just kind of tweak it to this, and then go from there instead of doing it on stream and wasting 15-20 minutes just kind of showing you my idea. But you know, I don't know. It's not really a waste anyway, but okay. And so yeah, I'm just gonna have like a bunch of owls chasing down the car. Owls. So I don't always. Whoops. I was thinking group. I don't always group every single element, like separate element, but for stuff like this, when there's multiples, or there's multiple layers in each element, I guess. It's nice to have groups to know that, like, okay, all of my owls are here. And then I put the car in there already just because, like I said earlier, I'm planning on putting people and stuff in there, so it'd be just easier to have that as a group. And then I also have these houses here that I'm not entirely sure how to add these in just yet. But I'm thinking something like something like that, maybe. And then have these houses here come out here. So let's get into it. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of the power line. I'm not even 100% sure exactly what I'm going to be using out of each image, but just in case, what I want to do is get rid of the stuff I don't want, just so I don't have to mess with it later. Why is that? Because it's not big enough. So if anybody hops in here live, it'd be awesome. Shoot. Okay. To just say hey, because I'm not even sure like how to look at the chat. So I think I thought that one person was me, but I think somebody's on. I'm not sure. You'll have to, if you can, say hi, because I'm not sure. It's a little weird when there's only me and then one other person, or like me and two other people that aren't talking, because I don't know if it's actually just me, because I have the stream pulled up on my phone too. I don't know how this works, guys. I apologize. So don't think I'm ignoring you or anything. I just don't know how to work this stuff. But right now I'm just getting rid of this because I don't want it. Not for any real reason other than I just find too many, especially power lines and stuff, like I don't think those are necessary. In things like this, so I don't like putting or having them in there. What an interesting house. I think that's a house. That's such a cool house if it is a house. It's a building. Cool building anyway. I think. I love the fact that all of the shingles are so different. That's super cool. I love stuff that just is weird looking. You know, it's not pretty. In the I don't know. No, I wouldn't even call it a traditional sense. It's just not like what most people would think is, you get what I'm saying. Most people would not think it's pretty, but oh, I'm getting a little too. I need to. You got to be careful, and I've talked about this again and again in the past couple videos, but cloning this is my favorite type of stuff because there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's all over the place, so you can clone all over the place. The only thing is if you do exactly side by side, and I'll show you what I mean. You can almost tell, like this little area is exactly this little area. This is this. So you kind of have to be careful and not do that. But again, I've said this time and time again, that almost everyone that sees is not even going to notice that's what you did. Because if you look out now, you can't tell that I just got rid of a pole in front of there. So you kind of have to give yourself some slack when it comes to some of this stuff, because most people aren't going to notice. What is that? Now, as you get into it more and more, you will definitely start getting a little more picky. But don't beat yourself up too much, or don't get too crazy about the things, because it's not going to be too noticeable. So anyway, this is the kind of the, not the boring stuff, but the boring stuff, because you can't yet see what the image is going to be, and you're kind of just stuck like putting stuff together. You're kind of building the foundation at the moment, and you don't yet know what you're building, except for like in your head you can kind of tell. But for now, you're just doing the tedious stuff to clear the way before you start building. And you don't even have to get rid of this. Like, that's the thing too, is like I could have left this whole power line in there, but I just don't. I think, oops, come on computer. I just think it looks better and feels better when it's a couple less things in here to distract you from the whole point. And the idea is that they're off all over the country, you know, going all of these random spots, and I want it to reflect that they're in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. Like, another thing that you can do is a little different, but there is a content aware fill that you can use for big open spots like this, and you use shift backspace, shift delete, and you hit content aware. The thing about it is that it'll also take all of this random stuff. So when you do it, I bet there's going to be this building, this tree, some grass, and it's going to look stupid. And I probably shouldn't have done it because it's going to take a while. That was my fault. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Where did I put it? Ah, it's over here. Can I? Actually, I'm gonna cancel this because I'm not gonna end up using this anyway. So, alright. I'm going to instead yeah, I just use shift delete so much that I don't know where it's at. I think it's fill? Fill? No. I bet it's because it's a, let me, I thought it was a smart object. It's not. Why can't I do content aware fill there? So I really don't want to clone stamp everything, but truth be told, I can probably just use a gray brush from here and a gray brush from me. Let me get a darker there, and then a lighter there. All right. Select, reselect. Let's go behind that layer. Okay. So let's see if I can do clouds. Render clouds. Wow, that looks bad. Why would you do it that way? Filter, render. Difference clouds? This is probably gonna be even worse, huh? Oh yeah, that's so bad. Okay, well, here's the next. There. Whoa, too bright, too bright. Oh, my poor computer. Man, okay. So there we go. Now there's that. Alright, let's piece together. Let's put this one back in here now. Oh, wait, let me delete this layer since I edited this one. Can I delete that? Yep, okay. Um, so what do we talk about while we do this? If I'm just sitting here by myself, like what do I talk about here? I don't usually tell myself anything. This is it's usually the one time, not the one time, but a time where I'm able to stay in the moment pretty well, which I typically have trouble with. And I don't know, not more than anything, but I typically don't stay in the moment very well. These stupid trees. How about I don't want to clone them. I really don't want to clone them. So what? Why would you go away? What? 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 I'm so lost. What the heck? I'm just gonna delete that. That was weird. Um, Did it stay? Okay, I'm gonna save this. Because I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know. Okay. Here. Play. 24 seconds, 28 seconds. Let me get on the live. There we go. Nope, doesn't matter. Alright. Quit Photoshop. Let me try it again. Dang. I may just end up turning this into a speed edit because this is gonna take a minute. I always tend to do that. Starts off pretty slow. Maybe I'll do the beginning as a speed edit to bring people up to speed. I don't know, man. Let's go. I can't even see where I'm on. That's alright. Hopefully. Come on, Photoshop. Let's see if it works. My computer's kind of old. I think it's 12 years old now. Is it that old? No. No, mine's like a 15, I think. 14? About this Mac. Early 15, so it's only 6 years old. I'm over here exaggerating. Oh, well, at least it stayed. Dude, Photoshop is and my computer do not get along. Not at all. So, whatever. I just have to save and restart sometimes. It's fine. Alright. So, there's the background copy. What I want to do is I want to take this road and make it more dramatic. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to puppet warp this. I know that's weird, but I'm doing it. Are you going to let me? Yeah, you are. Alright. I don't quite know, but I'm going to guess it's kind of there and kind of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag. Oh yeah. Let's move that. Oh, that's gross. What are you doing? Wow. I've never puppet worked like a whole rectangle before. Wasn't quite sure what to expect, to be honest. Boy, I didn't expect this, like, wow, look at it. Oh, that's so weird looking. Oh, crazy. This is fun. I'm just, oh, gross. Yeah. So let's just focus on the street here for a minute. Let's just make sure that that's okay. And then we'll focus on the background again. Yuck, what in the crap am I doing here? Weird. Okay, I don't think Puppet Work's gonna work, because that's just really weird. Then let's just try regular warp. Can I just do that? Can you warp it as it's a... I don't think you can warp it when it's a smart object, right? I think that's... No. Oh. What? Really? That would probably help it from, like, losing all its, details and stuff, because it typically gets really ugly and it gets blurry. Is that all the way to the right? No. Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay. Alright. I need to put the car on here now. I guess it just look at the car. Oh, whoops. That almost works. So how about we just manipulate the car, and then it should work. So, transform warp. Oh wait, are not allowed on mask layers. Okay. Edit. Shit, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's not what I meant to do either. Oh, that's not what I meant to do either. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do here. I want to do this without having to do that. Combine the layers and then flatten it, and then it gets rid of the masks. Whatever. That's the way I know how to do it, so that's the way I did it. Oh wait. I convert that back to a smart layer. And then, there we go. Alright. We're gonna warp this. Oh, let's not screw the car up too much now. Oh my goodness. Damn. It's kind of funny. It's kind of weird looking. Yeah, from now on, I'm definitely going to do this kind of stuff before the stream, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm actually going to do. What in the world? Well, there's the car. It's on the road. What? Okay, so that's that. Is that this? Okay. Now, can I clone stamp? No, I can't. I knew that. I was just testing you. Rasterize it. Clone stamp the drive here. Okie dokie. Now I'm just cloning the hill that I made, because I'm just gonna assume it's a hill now. And there's the hill. And I'm gonna clone all this to make it look like a bunch of trees and stuff over here too. Oh, not quite there. Alright. Actually, I wonder how weird. That's definitely weird. Alright. If you've seen my last streams and stuff, you know I like to just kind of get things up and then edit them. So this is kind of part of that. The only thing I'm really dislike here is the grass. But I think I'm going to move that hill over and paint behind it. So that's gonna suck. I wonder if this will even translate well. Damn. Or would it just be easier to just do this little part here? I bet it'd just be easier to do this. And then here. And, nope. Here. I know it looks super weird when you're staring at it, but I'll say this until I'm blue in the face every time. But it's not as bad as it seems. It doesn't even seem that bad. Okay, and then this thing is gonna suck. Like, what is this? Who does this? Why did I do that? Where's the car end up being? Because I don't want to. Dang it. Okay. What are the odds? Like, so one of the things that, like, could I just put a big old owl in front of that and then just be like, boom, magic? You know what I'm saying? It seems like I could. I should. Because it would just be easier, you know? Anybody have any recommendations on quieter mouse? A quieter mouse? Alright, got that lined up. Here's what I'm gonna do with that. Hardness. Actually, what? Why? There. There. Change those mountains there. And then get rid of that there. Ah. No. Alright. to change. There. Okay. I think that's all blended okay. Yep, okay. In this background, I'm actually going to get rid of this, even though you're not even going to be able to tell. But I want to get rid of that. So, cool. So that So instead of trying to redo all of this, I'm gonna cover it with some owls. Don't judge me. And the car's there. So let's mess with the owls right now. So there's this guy, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate him. Turn off the back, yeah. And then we'll make him smaller. And then, come on, computer. Hopefully. Okay. Reminds me, I should probably save it. Alright, 7 o'clock, but I want to kind of do a couple more of these. There we go. I don't want to duplicate this one. Turn off. This boy's going off in the distance here. You know, instead of let me properly crop these out before I start duplicating, so then I only have to crop them out once and not a million times. Mask them. I hum and whistle a lot. And that click is gonna get annoying, just so you're aware. It's kind of fun cropping out a blurry wing. So if somebody's really actually watching live, I apologize that I'm not talking a whole lot. I don't know what to say when it's just me. And they left. Well, eventually, I'm sure, keep plugging away at this, right? Keep trying, keep doing it. Eventually, it'll catch on. I don't know. If not, then whatever. I think you just have to keep doing what feels right. I think is the thing I'm going with. For the longest time, I was doing what I thought I should be doing. You know, like, not that I really worked hard at working up the corporate ladder or anything like that, because I never did that. I knew I never wanted to do that, but I did try to work my way into management, and I was a manager for a little while in a couple of different industries. It just really wasn't my thing. I don't think I was good at it, any of that stuff. Plus, like, I don't know. I realized that putting that much energy into something I had no control over, um, as far as like structure of the business, whatever. It's not my life, you know. Like, some people are made for that. Some people strive in those settings, and some people, like, it's what they do, you know, and that makes sense for them. And you know, and I know it's kind of like artists in our culture, I guess, aren't really like considered contributing members of society. That's very dramatic to say. It's not necessarily true, and um, but you know, the it what did I do here? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's why I can't talk and work. But it's, oh, damn. I forget what I was saying. We're not that we're not contributing members of society or anything, but the monetary value that generally comes from the vast majority of artists is very little. So it's hard to keep that circulating if, like, the service I provide isn't, you know, you can't, it's very hard to put like a return on investment with this, because, you know, what does that even mean? Like, it makes you feel a certain way, but like, how do you translate that into dollar signs for the community or whatever? As far as, like, if I were to spend my time making, I don't know, coolers. I don't know why I thought of coolers, but if I was going to make coolers, then I could directly sell those for a certain value, and then you get lasting value from that cooler. That's much easier. Where am I? What is this? That's much easier to put a value on than artwork. And so, because especially as like if you were a graphic designer, which I have been, like how do I know that my logo contributed 16% of the value here and whatever, you get where I'm going with that. Like it's very difficult. Like, or did my logo help, you know, however many sales, and in turn it is this valuable to you. This is stupid to do that. So you can't, and that is hard for a lot of us to swallow. Like, and they don't consider it a real job doing this kind of stuff, and it's kind of disheartening because it's a very real skill set, and it's you know, I could turn around and sell these as art pieces, and I don't know. It's just it's complicated. Excuse me. And it's on the outside looking in. What I just said probably doesn't make any sense, and there's a lot of evidence to suggest otherwise. But it's just different when you're working essentially on commission, which is why I still have my 9 to 5 or whatever. Part-time, doesn't matter, it's still there. I gotta get some letters in these boys' beaks. Or girls. Sorry, girls' beaks. Anyway, so there's that one L. Got it all cropped out. So the goal with it is I'm going to make that much smaller. Excuse me. And then put this here so we can see it. Puppet warp this, and that way whoa, it's out of that. That's not what I want at all. Smart object. There we go. Edit. Now we're puppet warping it. So how do I get his wings not to be so blurry like that, or not blurry. I want it to be blurry. Put a smart filter on them. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also going to maybe put a mask. Not quite like that. Oof. What if I did this and then a radial blur over the top of that one? Image filter. I don't know how well radial blurs actually do. Oof, cross your fingers. Oof. Cross your fingers, my computer can actually handle this. Okay, progress. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Okay, postpone the moment of truth for a minute. That's way too much. Huh. Honestly, I could probably work with that. I know that's crazy, but whatever. Throw a mask on it. There. Man, that kind of looks dumb. Kind of looks dumb. And by kind of, I mean really looks dumb. Alright. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This is the idea. And I showed you, because it's already 7:16. Alright, I got those two. So I got those, let's see. So I want to make another group straight on. I don't know what to name these. Up owl. Up owl. Wings down. Wings down. Okay. So this is just the I'm probably mostly going to use this guy, these, and then just change up the way this guy looks. But I really think that I'm only going to put like 5 or 6 owls, not 30 like I thought. But anyway, this is the general layout. I probably only put one of this guy, to be honest. I don't want... because he's pretty noticeable, I guess. But yeah, anyway. That, and straight on owl. Do another one of these over this way. Rotate them. Shrink them. And now we got that guy. Excuse me, sir. You're gonna have to move. Dang it. There we go. No, yep. Edit. Puppet warp. Boom. The puppet warp is a lot of fun. I only recently started doing it. But what it does is kind of takes joints and allows you to twist based on the joint that you picked and the others around it. So it's kind of fun. There we go. Apply. Yeah, so we got a bunch of the same L's, but if we keep changing them just a bit like that, change the colors, not the colors, but the lighting and shadows, and it'll be awesome. This guy though, he's leader of the pack. That might be a little bit big. I kind of want him to be more like here, and so I'll probably there, something like that. Yep. You know, I know it doesn't make any sense, but I like it there. So that's where I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put that like more foreground. Cool. Okay. To be continued. I'm going to stop it here for now. And then I'll probably turn the rest into like a speed edit. So I might end up doing it backwards next week, where I'll speed edit. Don't know. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. I'll keep trying, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you have any tips or what you want to see in the 4th chapter, I kind of want to do the house on the rock in the ocean. Maybe Hagrid like busting down the door, or just like them in a boat getting out to the house. I'm not sure. So if you guys have any advice on that, otherwise, I've got some links in the description if you want to help me out, or if you want to get a print, or get in on the members only access stuff. Check me out on Instagram, all that fun stuff. It'll be in the links in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. What else am I supposed to